Sometime between 2:30 and 4 AM on Friday the 14th, 2000, Asha Degree quietly got out of bed, she put on some clothes, she packed her backpack and left her home on foot. This was the last time anyone ever saw Asha Degree again. And if you do enjoy this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Today's story is about Asha Degree, who went missing on February 14th, 2000. But like I said, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into today's video. In February 2000, the Degree family was setting in for an ordinary Sunday night in Folston, North Carolina. 9-year-old Asha Degree lived in a quiet, structured life. She was shy, she was well behaved, she was close to her family, and she was not known to break any rules or wander off at all. On the evening of February 13th, Asha went to bed as usual in the bedroom she shared with her brother. There was no arguments, there was no punishments, there was no indication she planned to go anywhere. The next day was a normal school day. She went to school, met all her friends, have a good laugh, and when she ended the school day, she came straight home and went to bed. Sometime between 2:30 AM and 4 AM on February 14th, 2000, Asha quietly got out of bed, she put on some clothes, she put her backpack on, and she left her home on foot. No one saw her leave, there were no clothes, there was no messages, there was no explanation for why she had left the house in the dark night. And also, to add on top of it, it was very stormy with rain and strong winds that night, so I have no clue why she would have left her home. As Asha walked along Highway 18, several motorists later reported seeing a small figure matching her description moving south along the road. One driver said he turned his car around to check on her, and when he did, she ran off the road into the darkness, clearly frightened and scared. It confirmed that Asha was alive, alone, and actively avoiding strangers and not wanting to be seen. By morning, her parents realized she was missing and called the police. A massive search began immediately. Law enforcement, volunteers, dogs, helicopters, they all combed the area around the highway, the nearby woods, and the fields. And despite the eyewitnesses' sightings, no one ever found any trace of where Asha went that day. Then, over a year later this had all happened, a critical discovery was then later found. A construction man uncovered Asha's backpack buried near a construction site, wrapped all in these plastic bags. It had her belongings in, but it also had more belongings in that she did not own. And investigators put together that she either found these belongings or she was working with someone. And the condition of the backpack that was found by the investigators was still intact because it was still wrapped in these plastic bags. Despite this breakthrough, Asha herself was never found. No confirmed sightings occurred after the early morning. There was no body, no clothing, no definitive evidence explaining where she went or why she went out of her house at all. Over the years, investigators have pursued numerous leads, including possible sightings, vehicle descriptions, and persons of interest, but none of them had led to any answers at all. Today, Asha Degree remains missing. Her case still baffles investigators to this day. They still want to know why she left the house early that morning. And they were wondering why she did it, because despite how young she was, how kind she was, how funny she was, and she had the most simplest life, and she was happy with her life, why did she walk out of that house at 2 to 4 AM in the morning? But if you did enjoy today's investigational video, our storytelling video here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe because I am doing more of these in the future every single day. So make sure you stay tuned for these type of videos. But other than that, I'll see you on the next one.